Here we have our dear friend mullein, or Verbascum thapsus. It's a lovely, wonderful prairie plant. It grows wild here. It's a non-native, but it grows wild throughout the United States, mainly in open areas along riparian ecosystems, in fields and prairies, along roadsides. We grew this row of mullein here, and it is a biennial, so it comes back every other year. And sometimes it goes dormant for a couple of years. So it depends on when you plant it, what season, where you live, all of those things. But it's very easy to grow from seed. In fact, this is a dried seed head, which can produce hundreds, if not thousands, of tiny little, almost not visible to the naked eye seeds. And so you can collect the seeds from any mullein plant and plant mullein. Mullein has an affinity for the lungs. So there's a concept or a theory in botanical medicine and herbalism that describes the doctrine of signatures. And the doctrine of signatures sort of gives you the indication that a plant resembles the organ that it has an affinity to. So mullein, to me, presents as a lung, and lo and behold, it's a lung tonic herb. So it has an affinity for the lungs. It's a lung tonic herb. It can help with coughs, bronchitis, congestion, expelling mucus from the body. It's a demulcent herb. It is a really wonderful herbal ally for the winter months, specifically for respiratory concerns. I have weaned my son off of most of his asthma medication using a variety of herbal remedies, but mostly mullein tea. And often I'll make a cough syrup with mullein flowers. You have to be sure to strain them with a fine muslin cloth. Otherwise, they have tiny little natural fiberglass materials in their flowers. Take precaution when using the flowers and the leaves. The mullein flowers and leaf can also be infused in oil as an earache remedy. So just be sure to strain the mullein through fine muslin cloth or a fine mesh strainer, or better yet, a coffee filter. Mullein can be made into teas. It can be made into tincture, syrup, cordial, oxymel. You can make a variety of medicinal preparations using mullein. But my favorite way to prepare it is with yarrow and bee balm, elderberry, elderflower, and a few other herbs that you can throw in there for herbal support for the winter, especially during cold and flu season. So this is mullein.